Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your March reading. So, I spoke about new beginnings for you guys in the last reading, and I'm feeling like you guys had some stagnation in the month of February with that. And that's because there were things popping up, I feel that you didn't expect that would pop up. And you just had to deal with it there and then. And I feel like for a lot of signs, you know, um, that's what happened, when the sun was in Aquarius. And now we just recently shifted from Aquarius into Pisces. And I feel that for Capricorn, it's less of a trigger than for, most of the zodiac signs. It was like there's like an triggering energy going on, especially for like a fire signs. They're just have less patience and are just more triggered through the past as well. And what I feel like a lot of signs are still going to have to deal with so many things from the past during Mercury retrograde. But I feel, and again, I felt this coming, you already dealt with that in a way. You had to leave something behind. Something was ending with the world as well. Just a cycle, between you and a person where you knew already that was coming. Like you felt it already that ending was coming, but you were not ready to release it 100%. And I feel like in February you let something go that was in your life for quite a long time, or you're making a decision to walk away from it. And it's not necessarily, could be an air sign, but it's not necessarily a love relationship like you've been in for years and now you're leaving. Now it could be a cycle of you and a friend, of maybe even more related to yourself. The amount of energy you give to others and the amount of energy you keep to you. And I feel like lately you've been just trying to change that and make things more equal. It's just, for an earth sign, you have a lot of passion, and like a fiery passion, I feel. And you are about forward movement. And as an earth sign, you just, and as especially a Capricorn, when things are not logic anymore and don't make sense any longer, and it can't go on in a certain way because it's not logic or possible, you can be very rational in cutting things out of your life. Because not because you're just cutting out people in general, or situations or a job or anything, but because you know that this is the best thing to do, and you just have to do it. And once you do it, you just sort of okay with it, because you just know that's what needed to happen. Even because you have like a lot of inner strength, with the strength card over here, you had to tame that situation. Like you had to take it on head first, with the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. It's cutting out something. And especially with the World card, it was not because you wanted to necessarily. You just saw the situation for what it was, and it's just the best thing for everybody involved or something. It could also be, and what's really important with Capricorn is that, what I admire about you guys is that if you have an idea, for example, and you want to work towards something, right? Another sword card. I feel like you do have a lot of thoughts and things going on, but let's look at that in a little bit. What I was talking about was, when you have like a thing you want to work towards, or a goal, and you set it and you feel passionate about it and optimistic, and you just want to go and be the fool, you know, and just go and jump into this new beginning. Of course, you know, you overlooked certain things and stuff, but then you just really want to go. You do intend to go and talk to others about it. You do intend to like sort of have conversation about it, or when somebody has doubts or something, they're welcome to come and talk to you about it. But after that conversation, you will still always make up your mind based on your own feelings and thoughts about it. You know, you always will follow your heart above head, you know, above the head of somebody else, because somebody else is coming to you in worry, you know, in the sense of otherwise they wouldn't even start a conversation about certain things like that. But you have always more than enough strength, you know, with the strength card as well. It's just to always make your own decisions, and that's what I so admire about a Capricorn. And you do that very groundly. You don't just overnight do something very naive, you know, but you can be naive sometimes. That's okay too, you know. We all have that aspect in us. But I feel with this new beginning, and that is emerging because, first of all, I felt it coming already in your cards as well last month, but it's about the new energy we're adapting that makes you really go. Not just want to go or think about it or planning for it. It's just go. And what you need to release to be able to travel light towards this new victory. Because I got a Chariot card, and it's your opposite sign, right? It's Cancer card. It's about coming out of stagnation, coming out of that period, and moving towards victory and success, but having that and the abundance that comes with it as well. And I feel like it's more than, of course, it's also about money, but it's more about the way you feel in this new beginning and the abundance you receive from that. And you no longer want to just run so hard for everybody else, because you do intend to give a lot, because you have a very giving and nurturing heart, you know, as a Capricorn. And the thing is that you got the Hermit. You feel the need to just think and plan in solitude, and I feel like you're already coming out of that. And you really I felt you're going into the energy of the King of Wands. Could be a fire sign you dealt with or dealing with, but I feel you are going to be this, you know, the King of Wands, which is also about forward movement, but really standing firmly in it, you know. Here we got the Taurus card. So it's your fellow earth sign, but I feel, and I had this with another sign, I feel you are committing to the commitment you made to make this new beginning happen. To keep in a commitment to your commitment with yourself and your promises to yourself, and you validating that very highly at the moment, is that I cannot, you know, exactly, Six of Swords. You got that in the first time I did your reading as well. You got to leave certain things behind to be able to have room, even, you know, to find balance in that, you know, and to be grounded again, but also, you know, being able to start a new chapter in your life, because you are starting a new chapter. Okay, so what else do we got for Capricorn for March, so we can get into your reading? Okay, we got the Page of Cups, Capricorn. Okay, yeah. So what else we got for Capricorn? Ten of Pentacles, sorry, again. You had that last month. So like I said, it's also money coming in. Sorry, it's just too much fallout. So if they're meant to come out, they will come out one by one. Okay, got anything else for Capricorn? There we go. Yes, now I get memories from the Taurus reading. So it is like a little bit, if you maybe have a Taurus moon or a rising, maybe check out that video as well. I have a lot of similar cards going on. Okay, you got this, your first reading. Let me see, because it's a little bit too much. Put it up right. Okay. Yes, okay. This one has to come out as well. So we got a lot of cards popping and flipping over and jumpers over here, which is okay. You know, that's the energy right now. Okay, let me see what I got with this, because I want to talk about something with you guys as well. Is if there's still a communication that needs to come up about you, you know, how do I say that? I spoke about you seeing things for what they are and seeing them logically practical, you know, and then based on that, making a decision to move on and to cut something off or out. If this is something you still need to do and you are about to do it, be careful with how you say it, you know, because I know what you're gonna say, and the truth you're gonna speak is you are in your right. Like, it's not like I'm telling you don't say it, or you thinking it, you seeing it the wrong way. I'm saying you are standing in your truth, and you have all the right to communicate it clearly and to move forward from this. But if you are still about to do it, please be careful how you bring things and how you say it, because it could come off pretty harsh to the other person, because it might just come falling from the sky for them. If this is not the case, it could be that because you got the Queen of Swords in reverse, you know, and I feel like as an earth sign that is in reversed, or just like dealing with an earth sign and you seeing things for what they were, and that the offers that they brought to you and the things that came onto your life bad, you know, with them and stuff, you know, the stuff you build up with them were nothing more than illusions, you know, and now you're speaking your truth, and because you're seeing it, because it came out in reverse, so you're no longer confused or, you know, living in an illusion or something. And that communication got your earth sign, air sign, if you're dealing with an air sign, all up in reverse, because they feel like they're falling. I don't know why I feel that so strongly, because we have so many swords in here. And that's just the thing. Is the only thing I want to say is that communicate what you feel and the truth and your thoughts and stuff, and still go and do what you feel you need to do, because I feel you're very intuitive right now. So you know your own direction. I'm not even gonna get into it. You feel it. And you're focused on building a new foundation, and I'm just, you know, it's really good, and the universe got you in that, because we have a lot of universal cards out here that are backing you up. And you are walking on the right path. This path has a lot of things coming for you. The only thing I'm asking is that along the way, just be aware of the energy and how the way you say things to people. That's it. That's really what I wanted to maybe have you think about, because when you are in protective mode, the Nine of Wands as well, and you're protecting this dream and you're holding on to it and you're moving forward on it, you can sometimes be pretty harsh in your energy. It's okay because you have all the right to be this fiery, and you know, it's just some people just have some need some time to catch up, and that's okay. Okay, so what else do I see? Well, I see a lot of endings. So clearly something is coming to an end, and I feel more that has to do with you shifting the energy in the sense of you just want to put yourself first now. And I am so happy you want that and you're doing that. I want you to put yourself first, and especially your health. What's the hours you're sleeping, if you're sleeping enough, eating healthy and stuff, because it's only going to give you more energy and more motivation to do the things you really want to do and working towards. So endings, I do have the 10 of swords over here, and it came out with the 8 of wands, so it could be that there is a message that is coming in that has that either have you feeling like confused, like oh my god, like I'm being like backstabbed or something, or that came in in February, like I thought it was like this, but now what, it's like that. And especially with the 7 of cups, like in reverse now, when you were under a spell of something or somebody that you thought it was a certain way, and then whoop, they did a 180 on you, and it made you feel very, I don't know, like it left you feeling hurt in a way as well. But it's okay because it's past energy, maybe it's like a communication from somebody that came in, and then you felt this energy, a 10 of swords, or triggered something that made you think back to this moment, and you just decide to focus on your future now. And if you are in a long-term relationship, and then I see like things you're gonna come closer together again, with a 10 of pentacles and a 9 of pentacles. 9 of pentacles, they often see her as, you know a single woman, but has her shit together, like, or like a single um independent individual. So like could be a man or a female. It's general, so I'm picking up general energies. But what it is as well is that you have stand your ground. You have evolved to this person, to the with the Empress energy and stuff, and you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. You got your stuff together. You're work towards to get this foundation going, and you are building beautiful things, Capricorn. You are on your way up, let me put it like that. And because you feel a lot better, and because that person that you're in a relationship with gave you some space and stuff to build this up, you coming back in a relationship, or you coming back with the 9 of pentacle energy, and that's a beautiful foundation to start a relationship with, because you're not needy of the other person. You don't necessarily physically need them. You just want to be together, and building from that foundation is the best foundation, because then you're together out of love and not out of need, because it's a low vibration. You're gonna deal with a lot of jealousy, and if you're asking yourself like the outcome on that pathway you're on right now, you can really see like the outcome. You are moving towards the victory. Along the way, be careful with how you speak and what you say. More of like, not like the words you use to express what you need to say, because you need to say it. Don't be afraid to end things. Adapt, your inner strength. Stay grounded, and be, like stable and equal with yourself, like the energy you give and the energy you hold for yourself. I'm seeing that walking towards that path, you're slowly but surely really moving into like that new beginning and that reaching of the, you're gonna reach like victory, but it will be based on what you see and value as victory. So not on what others pursue as victory, because that's not true victory. It's when you look at yourself in the mirror and say, wow, I'm really proud of what I've accomplished, you know. And maybe 20 steps back, someone else would have told you, like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you, doing so good, you know. But nah, you needed that extra 20 steps to look yourself in the mirror and say, damn, I've arrived. It was a hell of a road, and I had so many hurdles over the years, but I finally feel it. You know, I feel it, like that independent energy. You have went through this whole transformation. You're still going through it. But on that path, you will find a lot of positive things. It's beautiful. You needed to walk that path. And with the Pisces energy, you know, this coming, I think 3.5 weeks, you know, coming up. Just try and flow. Yeah, exactly. I felt that one coming already. With the moon, you know, with the sun in Pisces, you know, there's a moon card, Pisces card. Go with the flow of the energy. So sometimes, some days you will feel really like hyped and, you know, all up in your element, and then other days you feel a lot more emotional. Let it come and go, like come in and, you know, release. And the thing is that came out with Two of Cups. So it could be that you're dealing with a Pisces person and you are in love with a Pisces person. But the thing is that along the pathway, I was just talking about, you're going to find this soulmate. And I've already saw that in your last reading as well. But I'm picking it up again. Don't think that you're not able to have a relationship, or don't think that there's not the right person there out there for you. It's just that it's going to come in divine timing. Once you look at yourself like this and truly evaluate what you accomplished, and can pat yourself on the back for that, you know, and are stable and happy by yourself without searching anything from an outside force, that's the moment this love is going to walk into your life with the same energy. So this person is not going to need anything from you. And this person doesn't want you to be something you're not. That person is just your other half. It's union, you know, it's a very strong union. And like I said, if you're already in a relationship, I feel you're coming back together. In a sense of maybe you were not even physically apart, but you're mentally apart, disconnected in a way. And of course, it's not for everybody, but apply it to your situation. Two of Cups. Soulmate union. And I'm not saying trying to romanticize like a soulmate's relationship. It comes with a lot of karma lessons and growth, but it's things you're supposed to learn, and it's only going to help you forward in life. But once you are done with the cycle of karmatic lessons and mirroring, you know, each other's hurt in each other, triggering that in each other as well, after that comes the real soulmate bond, you know, in a sense. Like saying, for example, like after the karma lessons, then you either grow apart or you grow together so strongly that you are becoming each other's life persons and like life partners. And I feel that is what's coming up. It's gonna be a person that right now you cannot imagine having in your life, and then after like, I don't know, a couple months, you couldn't even imagine life without them. Not because you're like depending on them, you know, it's because it feels like it was always meant to be, and it feels like you know this person for so long, for years, and you actually do, but not in this lifetime. Anyway, Capricorn, I'm gonna, you know, try and end this reading because I don't want to make them too long, but I just fell in that all the time. You know, I can't. So I got the 5 Pentacles, and I've got the Magician. So what this is saying is that it could be that, I'm sorry, I just want to get the right message out. It could be that you are feeling a sense of lack right now. And I feel like that is an energy you're going to leave behind because you're going to look at things in a different way. You know, and whether this person that you're leaving behind made you feel left out in the cold. I feel you let yourself feeling left out in the cold all the time by staying in that relationship from the past. Because it's something that is you're leaving behind, you know. And with the Magician as well, you're manifesting. It's part of the manifestation. You knowing how this feels, you knowing how those swords feel in your back, make you want better things, make you want to get up and walk away or walk forward, you know, and want better things for you because you're sick and tired of people just draining you and taking advantage of you, you know. You're done with that. Because you know how that feels, you will 100%, but you are manifesting, you know, appreciate and feel the depth of value with this union. So it's only adding to that. That's what I'm getting with this card. You know how this feels. You know how it feels to be left out in the cold, Capricorn. You know that feeling. But don't get stuck in that. It could come because it came out, you know, right on top of the moon. So it could be that this month you might feel left out in the cold because you're remembering certain things. We are getting a Mercury retrograde at the 23rd. And that's just going to trigger old things. But like I said, I feel like you've already sort of went through that. Yeah. And here we got this last card. We got the 3 of Wands. So your ship's coming in. You're waiting for your ships to come in. Trust that they will at the right timing. I feel like some people are like, yeah, but when will that union come? You know, it comes when it's supposed to come, when you're ready. You know, and the thing is that once it comes in and you realize that that is the person, you know, and you starting this, you know, relationship and stuff, that's when you find the answer why it was now and not like why it is then and it wasn't like right now or before. Maybe you're already in this union and you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, Capricorn, I'm sorry that it was just a little bit all over the place, but I'm just, you know, very under the full moon energy already. Like it's just starting to like you know, get to me. So I'm not really focused because it's the full moon in Virgo. So yeah, what do I expect, right? Anyway, good luck, you know, good luck with everything this month, Capricorn. I feel beautiful things are coming up and you are evolving to this new person. And I believe in you. I see it happening for you. So just take it step by step and you'll get there. Good luck. I love you guys. Bye. Hope to see you in April. Bye.